You turn the volume off for replays?
I mean, you can't hear the volume anyway.
Oh.
You're watching,
Oh,
yeah.
because it's only screen share? Okay.
Yeah, it's not like I'm streaming to you. How many subs do I
Right.
have? Let me check. We're close. We're close to the free coaching. We're at 267. So if you guys want to enter in the free coaching draw, we need 20 or 33 more subs.
Is that only 4 subs?
Free coaching?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
draw.
yeah, yeah. Fuck the normies, dude. Fuck the plebs.
TL looked pretty good. I might have another free coaching session coming up.
Oh yeah.
TL taking MSI.
I don't know about that one,
They're
bro.
clean, dude.
I don't know about that one, bro.
They humbled 100 Thieves.
Yeah, that was pretty big blowout. Okay. So what do you think in this game? Just from the start.
Um, I wasn't really thinking,
Okay,
and
that
I
makes
even
a lot of
after
sense. Yeah.
even after the fact, I don't really know what I would do here. So I just went for the level, pretty standard regardless of team comps. I just go for the level 4 or level 3 or 4, depending on whether they're pushing. If one of my lanes is getting pushed in, I gank them at level 3, top or mid.
Okay, well, from the get-go, if you're gonna do that, like, so you don't know what you're doing right now. That if you don't know what you're doing right now, then you should probably start Talisman, and you should do Bird second, because what's gonna happen here, and this is a common theme in um a common theme in a lot of low elo pathing is you're gonna do red, and then you're gonna go up into your wolves, and you're gonna do blue. Okay, so your options here now are gank top, gank mid, do scuttle, fight the enemy jungler, or if the enemy jungler is stronger than you at level 3, right, then it's going to
And I
depend
need
on
to
which
move.
lanes have shove. You might not be able to go for this war, or you might not be able to go for the scuttle, and we don't know if these lanes are going to be gankable, right? Unless you're playing in a matchup where you're like, okay, typically this guy is going to gank top level 3, and this guy you have a stronger 2v2. So that's when some more thinking comes into mind. You're probably not going to be ganking mid at level 3 with your Victor against TF. That's probably not going to be a thing. Um, and then you have to think to yourself, okay, who wins 2v2, Graves Alawi or Darius Kaw? I
See,
would
like,
say,
I wouldn't know that.
okay, well, Darius Kaw would win that. More often than not, if it's executed properly, Darius Kaw. Darius also has an offensive summoner, right?
Yeah.
Whereas, like, you could see, like, oh, Victor and Khazix should win 2v2, right? Maybe they don't, but wait, this guy has an offensive summoner, right? So you gotta throw that into the pot. You know what I mean?
But so does Victor.
Okay, but no, he doesn't.
But Darius does.
Well, compare who they're up against.
Yeah, I guess. More
Okay,
offensive. I
it's
feel that.
yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Like what
So,
is better in a 2v2? Ignite or Ghost at the level 3 mark? What do you think?
uh, in this matchup, probably Ignite.
Okay, in
Because he
in
can
pretty
stun.
much every matchup Ignite. In pretty much every matchup early.
Yeah, I
Oh,
guess.
okay,
Because you're
so
not going to be dodging a note with Ghost.
right, and it's not like Victor's got low cooldowns at this stage of the game. He's got high cooldowns, right? So you probably lose any
Hmm.
2v2.
Yep.
Anyways, so what I'm getting at here is when you're doing pathing like this, you're gonna clear towards your top side, and the issue with that is that if you can't find a gank here, you're gonna have to clear your Gromp, and then you're gonna have to come all the way down for this. So unless you know a level 3 play is going down in the top lane, it makes more sense to just start Talisman and just clear up. If you're planning on going for level 4 type play. Otherwise, you're gonna
Okay.
have to backtrack on camps, and you're gonna mess up a lot of time. Whereas if Graves just does a full clear, he'll be further ahead of you all game long.
Right. I might. I can't remember, but I might do the ultimate sin. Nope, I don't.
Oh no, what
We're
would the
lucky.
ultimate sin have been?
Clear Raptors with machete.
That is the ultimate sin.
I've done it.
You're a psychopath.
We knew that.
You've been subbed to me for a long time. You are quite the psychopath. We did know that prior to this coaching sesh.
Yep.
Okay.
So I did OPGG them, both teams,
Okay. Why would you do
and
that?
Sky Williams told me to.
Okay. What rank is Sky Williams?
I
Okay.
don't think he plays anymore.
Oh.
You know that
Okay. So,
guy.
do you understand
That
the issue with what just happened right there, or what? Like with that conversation we just had?
yeah.
Okay.
So you don't think OPGG to see like who's
No.
on tilt or who
No.
has good win rates
No.
or? All right.
Never.
So
Okay.
you only play the champion, not the person.
What did you just say?
Like, so in high elo, it's kind of like you recognizing Hashinshin and then
Okay.
playing
You just said high
accordingly.
elo and Hashinshin in the same sentence. You got to pick one.
What isn't he Masters?
Okay. Next topic.
Well,
Um.
anyways, so in mid to high elo,
Okay.
you recognize that it's a Hashinshin, so
Okay.
he's gonna push. So you play according to not only his champ but his playstyle. Isn't OPGG?
Yeah, you don't play towards the player.
Okay.
You play towards the game. Like the champions, the people in the game. You know, or the champions in the game. You don't play towards the people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, so I didn't understand this. So we know Grave started bot side, right?
Right.
And this is our path. So this pathing here is fine, okay? Like I know I just shit on you for the clear, but you're not really. You got the scuttle, which is great, but like this scuttle vision is good and everything, but all you're really doing by taking it is you're denying them getting the scuttle. You're not actually giving vision to your team. I know we have a ward up here, which is good, but we can move in to get a ward here because like getting this scuttle, the only thing you're doing is one, denying Graves from taking it and preventing this jungle path, right?
And it gets me level 4 off Grump, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. It definitely
That
does.
was
I
my
don't.
reason to
Okay,
do it.
yeah, no, that's fine. I would just like to see you ward like right here because then you have
Okay.
like the trifecta of vision. You have scuttle, you have this entrance and this entrance, and then it's like
Mm-hmm.
perfect. So if you're gonna
Okay.
make this movement into the river, I would like to see you, even if you're just putting ward like literally right here, like just
Okay.
anything. There's no point in you holding onto this ward, is what I'm trying to say.
Okay. Whenever I do ward when I'm doing Scuttle, I always ward Pixel Brush. That's not a good one.
That's not
I
a good
should
one.
ward outside of
Yeah,
it. Okay.
you want to ward to like just like even just in this pathway anywhere here.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, what do you know?
Yeah, would have been a decent ward.
Oh, he could have killed him. All right. Okay, so I don't like going for this play here because we know Graves just came from this angle, and there's a good
Mm-hmm.
chance that he warded here, here, or this is warded.
Oh yeah.
There's a pretty good chance that wherever someone just comes from, that they have vision.
Yeah. That's I don't play around that well.
Okay, and you're also
I find
forcing
myself sitting on wards, enemy wards a
you're
lot.
also forcing a 1v2 when your Victor just got chunked out. So what the
Mm-hmm.
fuck do you expect to happen here?
I'm just poking and then jump over the wall
Okay, sure,
because I get the half health on him.
sure.
That was my game plan going in. I knew I couldn't kill, but I just wanted to let
Okay,
him know I'm not AFK.
okay, but when you cut through the lane like this right after, you tell the enemy team what you want to do. And if you're playing against a good
Okay.
player, you're not. But if you are, you're giving away your pathing right now. Because most normal people would probably think that you're doing your birds right now. There's almost no reason to put this ward down because you know Graves is topside. You know he just got sums out, and you know that he full cleared by counting his CS. You know all Graves can do right now is if this scuttle is up. Well, okay, well he just came from this angle. If he has 20 CS, you know he's full cleared at this point because he couldn't have gotten this scuttle because he started from bot side. You know that he
Mhm.
couldn't have got this scuttle because you got it. So his
Right.
only job right now is to go to Krugs. This ward is only useful if you think Alistair's roaming. What elo are you in right now?
Gold 3.
Okay, he's not roaming. So
Yeah.
all you need to do right now is just probably try to farm here. Um, if you're gonna get a deep ward, it'll be right here, because after Graves resets off of Krugs, he's gonna come down here and then go to his Gromp.
Okay.
So if you're gonna put a ward down, this ward is gonna expire before it becomes useful.
Okay.
Okay. But when you cut through lane like this, I mean, if the enemy team is counting CS, then you're making Graves think like, okay, well, did he do Raptors or did he skip one of these? Like, we don't know which camps that Khazix did right now. You did Scuttle. I don't even think he checked it, so he doesn't actually know. But if you have 20 CS and he has 20 CS, it's a bit different because instead of getting all your camps, you skipped one of your camps and you did Scuttle. But he doesn't know what camp you skipped, right?
Yeah.
And again, this is gold, so they're probably not going to be looking at jungle CS too much. But even though I'm telling you what Graves could be doing against you, this is something you could be doing against Graves if the situation was flipped, okay? So when you cut through here, it looks like you're just going to do this camp, and then reset.
And even one step further, if you looked at my CS and my items and saw that I started Machete, you would know that the birds were still up.
You wouldn't know for sure, but you could more than likely. Yes. Good job, Splunk, sir.
Yes.
I'm actually proud of you for that one. So we're just going for high variance plays. These plays never work.
Yeah, that was a bad play.
This just doesn't make sense. Victor's too low to do anything. Unless you can kill. This play only works if TF doesn't have flash. And what summoner spell does TF have?
Is burning his flash not a good thing?
No, because you have to trade flashes for it right at this point. And as much as that's good, you're not ahead by any means. So it's not like you punishing a gang. Like, Graves is ahead of you right now in terms of XP. Because you farm 2 Scuttle Crabs and he's farming his entire jungle.
Right.
So trading flash or flash is okay if you're playing like a playmaking jungler, I think, like say Jarvan or something, where you can kind of fall into a low econ mindset where you are, instead of trying to get yourself ahead, you're just trying to put their laners behind. Because there is a difference between getting yourself ahead and putting them behind, right? When you're playing Kha'Zix, what's more important, getting yourself ahead or putting them behind?
Getting yourself ahead.
Right. So when you flash for flash in the enemy mid laner, if you aren't like going R-Evolve with Mobies and you're not going to be there in a fucking minute anyway, it almost hurts you, right?
So it's only good to do if his flash is still going to be on cooldown when I have R-Evolve?
Potentially, and maybe if you were a bit maybe like a bit ahead or something. But right now, like honestly, you are behind in tempo a little bit because you still have to clear 2 camps. Graves has to clear this one camp that he's already on. He's going to recall, be on the map before you're finishing your camps, and then you're going to be on the map way later than him.
Okay.
So it's kind of difficult. Trading flash or flash isn't the worst, but I personally wouldn't do it again like this for those reasons.
The reason I didn't go there is because I thought Graves could be there, but you would know that Graves wasn't there, right?
I would know Graves shouldn't be there. He could be there, but he shouldn't be. Kind of the same thing with like, you shouldn't do your Raptors here, but you could have, right? So at this point, we're just intentionally feeding by running around the map like this. You have 2 camps to do. These camps are spawning soon. We're trolling so hard right now. How does this gank work?
Doesn't.
Okay.
Pogger's moment coming soon.
No. What are you, Splunkster? What are you doing? You have been subbed to me for how long?
Fnatic brush, baby.
Shut the fuck up, Splunkster. When have you ever seen me do this? Don't you ever call out a Fnatic brush and you sitting there? Oh no! Oh my god, Splunkster! What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh no!
You think if I hit that jump?
No, just shut up. Just no. Stop. Stop.
Right.
Oh my god, that was one of the worst things I've ever seen. Okay, we're moving on.
That was like Overlord's Hecarim.
Oh shit! What the fuck? All right. Yeah, that's where you type better bot wins right there, right?
Mm-hmm. Janet didn't follow up.
Yeah.
I need the Janet engage.
Yep. Oh.
So what should I, memes aside, what should I have done differently? So So after I came out of that Graves chunk, I should have gone right to Raptors instead of
Yeah.
the
I mean,
Go.
I wouldn't have chunked Graves there, because what are you accomplishing by chunking him there? You know that he has
Yeah,
20 CS. You know his only option is to clear this camp, right?
and he's gonna back anyways.
Right. So what
I'm
are
not.
you chunking people when they're about to recall is fucking meaningless, right? Like you ever see
Yeah,
top laners like when the enemy top laner TP's back to lane and they still have their TP, they'll essentially just suicide bomb them, right? And like they'll go for a big enough trade where they don't die, but like
hmm
they're trying to eat the enemy top laner's resources because when they back in TP,
they'll
then
be full. Yeah,
right. So that's kind of how you got to think of it. I would have liked to see you um, kill the scuttle. Darius did a good job of getting a ward here because he knows Graves started bot side, so we put a ward here. You could have put a ward here. You would have indirectly, unless Graves did some path where he did his bot side then bot scuttle, you would have been ahead of him. You would have
and I
gotten
would have saved mid sums
you would have
both
saved
times.
mid summoners. You could have killed Scuttle, put your ward down here, and then went over to your birds here. And if you're pathing like this, or say the waves push up a little bit, you could path like this. If Graves shows up mid, you could try to 2v2, maybe. If like Graves dashes in and gets stunned by Victor, right? Like,
Right.
but we're not really using the fact that you had the map pressure of getting the scuttle crab here. You kind of just grab the scuttle, and you grab the scuttle just for the sake of getting the gold and the XP, and that's not really what it's for.
Okay.
It's great, but like you wanna, it's like you're getting vision for your team, but you're not going all the way. It's kind of like what are you doing, right?
hmm
Yeah. So
All right.
and at this point now, our Graves is just so ahead of us. Like if this Graves wanted to be ahead of us right now, he would be. I think he went top for a gank even, like after he did Krugs for no reason. But you're gonna notice that like this guy's already on the map before you are. He is about to be ahead of you in CS. Reminder, two of your camps are scuttle crabs, right?
And they don't give XP.
Yeah, very little.
Yep.
So this guy has just so much on you. Let's see. That's his XP right now. That's your XP right now. He's got a full level on you right now, and he's done nothing but farm his jungle.
hmm
Okay. Okay, so you did the second sin. You went machete and then you bought Coalfields. So now you actually have no mana sustain. After two camps in your jungle, you're gonna be or like three camps in your jungle, you're gonna be And then if
Is
when
that
it,
super important? If
yeah,
you
it
start
is.
machete, you
Yeah,
have to get.
yeah.
I didn't know
Watch.
that.
Well, let's just watch.
Okay.
Look at your
Yeah.
mana. Look at your mana already. If you go do another camp, you're If you go for a gank, you can't farm your jungle after because you're Like,
hmm
there's too many. There's too many variables right now. Okay. So what I was just talking about, we know Graves at the top side. We know he's gonna recon come to his bot side. What precautions do we make what precautions do we take to deal with that? Let's see. So if we know Graves' bot side, what are some things that could have happened here?
I could have done that ward that I did earlier. That
Okay,
was bad.
sure, but you could have also checked for them to ward. For all you know, this is pinged, this is pinged, and this is pinged. For all you
hmm
know, Graves is here, Graves is here, Graves is here. For all you know, because there's no items, there's no wards, and you didn't check for wards. And we're running into the same scenario where this guy has flash. You're really far behind Graves right now. At most, you're getting his flash here. You're never killing him. Holy shit, he almost fucking died. Okay, so this is my point here, because now you can't farm. Although you do have the honey
Yep.
fruit, so whatever. But this is going to be 12 CS out of your 32 is going to be from crabs.
Yeah.
And you're
I think I overemphasized those.
No, the crabs are fine. You just got to make sure you're getting the most out of them.
Okay.
Also, your camps are going to spawn in a stupid way now.
That's what that other guy said too. Is
Yeah.
my pathing causes my camps to spawn really out of sync, and
Yeah.
that's why I don't snowball levels.
I mean, it is a big deal, but that's not why you're behind right now.
So if you back with 1100 there, what would you have bought? You would have
I
bought
would have
jungle
bought
item blue?
Red Smite boots and pink probably.
Okay.
Or I would have started Talisman and I would have bought Caulfields.
Yeah. Do you ever buy the 250 potion?
Hunter's Potion? Not really, unless I have perfect gold for it and I feel like I'm gonna be on the map a lot. Okay.
Yeah, so what I cleared 2 camps in the scuttle there on that
Yeah,
back.
and then you recalled. You didn't even get. Oh, you did end up getting mid slash technically, but not really that helpful because your mid laner is still behind from the early Graves gank that we could have prevented, and Graves is
Hmm.
just stronger than you. So at this point now, you're forced to commit to a bottom play that you aren't even prepared to fight because you're under
Because I'm
leveled.
not level 6,
Yeah.
yeah.
So this is just
This felt really bad.
this is just gonna be chain inting over and over again. You have to assume if TF is going for this play. If you don't see Graves, you have to assume Graves is here too.
Yeah, we did see him.
Okay.
I can't remember how
Okay.
we saw him, but we did.
Okay. So when you come out for this wave here, this is very minuscule, but I mean, your job here. What is your job here at this point right
To
now?
prevent the
What
dive.
are they threatening, and what should you be doing?
I just want to kill them if they go for the dive.
Okay, can you kill them here? Really?
With turret, maybe.
Okay, so are they gonna dive you then? If you are confident that you can kill them, do you really think they're gonna dive you? Like just think about it generally, not just this scenario,
Yeah.
but in a normal scenario, if you can kill them if they dive, do you think that means they're gonna dive more times than not?
No, I think they won't. But I
Okay.
think they could kill them. I think they could kill them if I wasn't there, right?
Yeah, probably. So what I'm trying to say is, okay, so with all that being said, you're correct. What do you think your goal is right now then?
Just to show myself.
Okay.
Was my thought.
Okay. So show yourself so they back off and let your bot lane
And
can
clear
reset.
the wave. Yeah, I was also thinking I should use W to clear the waves
Hmm.
to just minimize the turret damage, but it was not a good call.
Yeah. Okay, so that's what I was
Spoiler
saying.
alert.
Yeah, we just clear the wave here so that our bot lane can reset because they don't want to stick around. Even after, even after this wave is gone, they're gonna want to recall. All you need to do is you need to shove this wave out as fast as possible. Well, not shove it out, but clear it as fast as possible. Give your Victor time to get back into mid and start pressuring because TF can be down here all he wants because this guy is in base.
Hmm.
All we have to do right now is relieve the pressure. We got to clear the wave as fast as possible, and then yeah. But we're like wasting our wave clearing spells on poking Graves.
Okay. Yeah.
We don't want to be under this tower. We want to clear this wave instantly and then back out.
I got chunked pretty hard there.
Yep. Now you can't defend it at all. You should actually lose tower here, but maybe not. Okay. So you just came back from base, now you have to recall again. Basically. Yeah, at this point you just gotta get what you can get.
I can't even get the big one here. Did I clear that? Well, I know you say not to worry about, like,
Well, you gotta just
mechanics,
clear the small
but
ones first, unless you have smite.
yeah.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
I feel like the higher elo you are, the less damage jungle minions do to you, though. For some reason, I'm always, like, running out of health just because
Gold.
I don't... Well, yeah.
Yeah,
But
no,
it's
yeah,
because
no,
I
that's,
don't walk back and forth right, but
yeah,
I
no,
can't
that's
really
definitely a
see
thing.
difference
The higher
between
elo you
health.
are, yeah. That's like in LCS, they do more damage. Like, they just do more damage to Baron. You'll notice how they do Baron at 25 minutes and they one-shot it. That's because it's an LCS game. It's got nothing to do with their CS per
Okay.
minute or anything like that.
Okay, I know that it's not actually, but I just I walk back and forth at the wrong times maybe, so I just lose DPS but don't actually make
Yeah,
the monsters move.
okay. What were you expecting to get out of this play right here?
Yeah.
Okay, good point. Yeah, I mean, at this point, you are pretty far behind. You need to maximize your time on the map. Anything you do now, if you fuck up, you pretty much are just throwing the game because one, they already got Infernal. Two, you've exposed yourself to being behind in terms of XP and gold. At this point, you kind of just can't fuck up. So
Yeah.
on
I get
Khazix.
gifted. I get gifted away back into the game later.
Okay. Damn, you really like these scuttle crabs.
Yeah, I think, like I said,
They're
you
good.
think doing too much of them?
You are doing
So
too much of
here,
them, but you're
okay.
okay. You're not. It's not that you're doing too much of them, but you're not like you're not getting as much out of them as you possibly can. Like you could be getting a lot more. Like getting the vision there is fine, but you need to get more vision if you're gonna do that.
Hmm. For some reason, I thought I was invis, but I was killing the scuttle crab too like close to exiting the bush.
Uh huh.
So she just one shot me.
Or did you think if you were invisible there, she wouldn't have one shot you?
Yeah, is
If you
that not the case?
No, that's not the case. You die every time there.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, we're really far behind. If I was you in this scenario, I'd probably just go for forces on plays, and if I see the jungler somewhere, I would just force on the other side of the map because you're not going to get back into this game through farming.
Hmm.
You kind of just have to go for stuff. But so you're going for stuff. You're going for this mid play, but we don't know where the jungler is.
Right.
Again, we also didn't check if this is pinged. We didn't check if this is pinged. Um, Going for plays here is really good, but you have to know that you can't. Because if you go for this play and it gets counter ganked, you actually lose the game.
Hmm.
So this play is fine if you know Graves can't be here, but we don't know that. Holy shit. Is that done?
Is what done?
The Victor. Okay. Okay, we got Metaphor out here. Another
Close.
successful yank. I think your W actually healed him right there.
Could be.
We're just wasting way too much time, Miss Monkster. I don't know what to tell you, bro. This is
Yeah.
we're wasting a lot. Like you're just like, all right. What do you expect to happen here?
Save the pink is my plan,
Why?
so I can. Just so it's pinked for future.
But they're just
I
gonna
don't
come
know.
back and get it anyway.
Yeah.
This is not a scenario
I'm
where you can
kind
be
of brain
defending.
off. At this point, I'm brain off.
Oh yeah, so is Jin. Unfortunately for him.
Yeah, that's my gift. Like he saw
Jesus
me walk up
Christ.
there. Did you see that? I just like
Yeah, I
walked
wish
up
I
to
didn't.
him and one shot him.
Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
So
Okay,
here,
what is
do
your
you think
what
Alistar could see me?
do you have ego issues or something? Why are you chasing him? You're so behind.
I'm not chasing him.
You're not
I'm going for TF here. I think.
okay.
I didn't think he could see me going through that
Sp-
bush because I thought the bush blocked him off from me. Do you think he could see me there? Well, like he could see me on the ping,
yeah, he saw you.
but then I went invis, so I could have been anywhere. And now I don't. Do you think he saw me there?
Probably not. We could find out, but we're gonna use our imagination. Okay? I don't think he saw
Okay.
you.
Yeah, that was my
Okay, so
theory
you
behind that
know.
play.
Oh my god.
Do you think that was bad by TF? I thought
I
that was like
think
a good
that
play by
was
me.
just a shit fucking play in
I'm
general.
so stoked, my dude.
Because you should know that they know you're there. Like you killing Jin here, believe it or not,
Mhm.
Splunkster, was a bad play by you.
Yeah, I
But guess
agree.
what?
I
Jin
was
was even
getting pinged
worse.
off
But
of
you
it.
can't predict that. You have to
Hmm.
go for stuff that like. Ay ay ay.
So here I was like, okay, they saw me on the pink, so they don't think I'll go for the gank. And then I basically invis from the pink. The last time they see me is right there, and then all of a sudden I
Okay, well
just
you're
walk.
banking that this wasn't worded, this wasn't worded, and this wasn't worded again.
Well, I
Because they
knew
would have
this
saw
was
you right
one.
here.
Or no, I don't. Okay. Yeah, true.
Alright. I mean, thankfully
Yeah,
we
I
just
get.
got some gold that we shouldn't have gotten, so that's good.
Hmm.
Dragon Reborn 42 with the Twitch Prime. Thanks for the sub, bro. Okay, cool. So Graves is still infinitely ahead of us, but that's all right. Let's just focus on getting what we can get.
So it's pretty hard to make plays on TF Jin
Yeah.
late game, right? Because they have the ult and then also the
Also,
Jin
this is
traps
just
in the
not a good R
bushes.
Evolve game. The only person you're ever one-shotting this game is Jin. You're not
Yeah.
one-shotting TF. He's legit full tank. Believe it or not, he's full tank.
Yeah.
That is way too much HP on a mid laner.
So you'd go Q here then?
Yeah, because Q
Or
helps
E?
you
Okay.
beat the Graves every single time. Helps you catch out the Twisted Fate. It helps you deal with Falawi. If you get ahead, you can fight her 1v1 with Red Smite. It just gives you way more utility this game than the R Evolve does in terms of fighting.
Okay. Um, I guess when I play Kha'Zix, I really struggle with trying to get off successful ganks without the R evolve.
Well, I stream a lot of Khazix gameplay on my Twitch.tv channel, and I don't go R Evolve every game.
What is the name?
Uh, Meta 4. Let me type it to you real quick, okay?
Okay.
Let me
So
send
do you
it.
think this play was fine? Seems fine.
Yeah, well, this play is fine if one TF ult is down and two you know Graves isn't here.
Okay.
So we know TF ult is down, and we don't know Graves is here. So this is an okay play, but Graves could have been here,
Okay.
but it worked out. These
I had half a mind to go back in and try and kill TF there when I went invis in that bush.
Okay, TF is like the last person you want to try to kill on this fucking team,
Okay.
because he's literally a fucking tank. All right, this time it's all you. Yep.
Are you paused right now, or am I frozen?
Are you serious?
No, I can see again. It was just for like a split second.
Okay.
It like paused.
Okay. Okay, so you have Moby Boots and Graves doesn't, okay?
Yep.
What does that mean?
Means he beats me 1v1.
No, that means you're faster than him.
That too.
So you're running towards him here rather than
I
cutting
should
off
be
his
cutting him
escape
off.
route.
Yeah, okay.
And then you also jump on him when you could just run up to him.
Yep. So I could have killed him through all of his escapes. Yeah.
He shouldn't have lived there. You could have walked up, Red Swine autoed him, and then he would have flashed, then you follow with WE.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. I gotta pursuit angle
Yep.
a bit more.
It's okay.
So now I would, in my eyes, in game, I'm like, I'm back in this. I'm pretty strong.
Okay.
Is that not? I feel pretty strong.
Yeah, Graves is just stronger, but like that doesn't mean that you're not strong. I mean, you're not super strong, but like if you were to back and get a Dirk right now, like if you were to farm one more camp, get a Dirk, and get back on the map, then you'd be in a decent spot.
So
Cool.
here, apparently it was warded, but they still didn't see. Or, well, they did see me, but TF didn't. Don't you see me for a
They,
split second there?
yeah, but we're kind of overestimating the gold players here. This is a good play.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice job. Saved your WE. That was good. Good. Good, 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 good. Oh yeah, chat. This is about the time where I logged into his account. By the way, he had to go. So this is about the time where I started playing on his account.
See, I don't really know what changed other than I just got R evolve. Is that the only? It's that big of a power spike? It just takes you from going from inting to hard carrying?
No, it doesn't, because our evolve is actually shit if you're behind. But they're playing really badly, and some of your shit plays worked.
Okay.
Yeah. We lucked out this game. Now we got a nice recall here. I would have actually formed another camp here, so you could buy Dirk and Caulfields, because now you're gonna buy Dirk right here, and then you're gonna be like, oh shit, I can only buy 2 longswords.
Yeah.
Could have farmed another camp here, but that's alright.
You're gonna flame me in about 6 minutes, I think.
Oh, I'm gonna flame you right now,
Okay.
and I'll flame you in
So
6 minutes.
I mean, like, really gouging. Like,
I really
personally.
hope not, Spunkster. I really hope
Yeah.
not. Okay.
just keep an eye on it.
Oh no. Okay, I fucking misclicked a little bit there. Okay. So right now, as Khazix right now, what is your next power spikes?
Duskblade.
Okay. And what else?
Uh,
Don't do this to me, Spunkster.
11.
Okay, good job. So when you clear this blue buff, how much XP are you at?
Pretty close to 11.
Okay. So what gives you 11 faster? The Gromp right beside you, or a play that may or may not work in mid lane?
I was the
No.
Gromp faster,
Okay.
the Gromp, but I was pretty sure this play would work because I can invis all the way from, like, I just
Okay.
show up invis.
But the thing is the Gromp is a guaranteed win and a
Mm-hmm.
guaranteed massive power spike, whereas this play could go wrong.
Okay.
Because if Graves just runs away at this point, there's no play here, and you've just wasted more time. Although I know
Well, I could just get TF.
you're perfectly okay with wasting time. I mean,
Yeah.
what if over the wall right here was warded? This
Yeah.
play could easily get diffused through wards. And like I said, I know you're a big fan of wasting time, Splunk, so I got you. You've been on my stream for a long time, but it makes way more sense to get the guaranteed power spike out of Gromp here.
Okay.
Okay. Good. Good.
I know yeah.
Huh?
I had to flash there because I
Yeah.
shot W.
Yeah, sure. It's okay. That's what it's there for. Okay, so what's your goal now?
Back.
No. Why do you need to go back? You're not playing Kane. You don't need to go back to home to evolve. What do you need to do right now? Think about it.
Don't I have enough for Duskblade yet, or no?
Fuck no, you need 165 more gold.
Oh.
That Gromp is looking real juicy right about now.
Oh. But I'm already 11.
But you get gold from killing Gromp, Splunkster. We're going for plays that don't need to, we don't need to do this. We need to get our Duskblade, we need to get back on the map, we're level 11, we have Duskblade, we 1v9 the game right now. All we're doing right now is giving Graves time to get back on the map, we're giving Alawi time to extend her lead in top lane, and our bot lane is still losing 2v2. We're just wasting time right now.
Oh, gotcha. The Gromp gets me Duskblade.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright.
Alright. Because
Yeah.
what are we doing right now? What the fuck is this? Bro, we have
This
Duskblade in the bank if we did Gromp. We would be recalled. We would be like right here right now if we just did Gromp.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why'd you W? W doesn't slow them. All it does is slow you. Believe it or not, W slows you, and it doesn't slow them. Not only does it stun you, but then it slows you after. You know that, right? Watch, I'll show you.
I know that.
I'll show you.
Yeah. I know it outside of game, but as you've said it, but I still am convinced in game that it slows.
What? How does that even make sense?
Just my brain. It tells me
Okay, that's all you
that
have to
it's
say.
slow.
That's all you have to say. That's all you
Yeah.
have to say. Okay. Okay, you're going back again for this play. Spunkster, stop wasting time. You have a win. Just do the Gromp and recall. You know what? If you would have did Gromp and recalled, you probably could have got kills here.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Oh, you're still not recalling, Spunkster.
I know. This was our problem last coaching too,
Yeah.
is I don't recall enough. Is that pretty common?
That's a low elo problem. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The lack of shot calling in low elo is a huge problem, and the lack of knowing when to recall is a huge problem. That's the beautiful thing about playing Khazix, bro. His power spikes are they're so easy to spot. It's so easy to know how big 11 is, right? Like compared to like say Vladimir, okay? You might not understand the importance between a level 10 Vladimir and a level 11 Vladimir, but it's fucking massive, right? But like that's what I'm saying, like with Khazix, it's so obvious because you get a visual indicator that you are getting a new part of your kit unlocked at 11. It's very easy for you to absorb that information and understand that you're getting a lot out of it. So that's why Khazix is so good at like teaching you power spikes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Plus, when Duskblade is OP, it's so obvious to know that once you get that Duskblade, you are so strong, right?
Right.
So we've wasted well over a minute now while we've had Duskblade in our pocket if we wanted to. And the reason with that
Even
is
more
now we're
if
going to
it
show
wasn't
up to a
strong.
2v2 here, and we could have Duskblade and we don't have it.
Yep.
Right now, every single second at this point that we stay on the map, we're constantly baiting ourselves to overstay on the map and go for plays that we can't actually fight in.
Mm-hmm. How much gold am I at right now?
You are sitting on 230 extra gold.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of this conversation.
Okay. So I assume you're standing here because you want to respond to a mid play, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I leave as soon as he shows up. That tilted
That's
me,
classic. That's like an FPS classic right there, where you're looking at a corner with like your gun, and as soon as
Yeah.
you unscope, they come flying around the corner. Yeah, I got you, bro. Don't
Yeah.
worry. That's all right. No, guys, he isn't AFK. So what he's trying to do is a tactic that I do a lot. I mean, he was even doing it down here. Is you stand on the outside of a bush, and when the play starts happening, you walk in the bush to proc your ult. So even though this looks like super bronze what he's doing, it's actually like good. I wouldn't be doing it there though. I would be doing it right here because if this is warded or this is warded, they'll see you, right? Or even this is warded, they'll see you. Or like say they put a ward over this wall, they'll see you. But if you stand right here, the only ward that can see you is if it's in this bush, because this won't
Okay.
see you, this won't see you, and it serves the same purpose as standing right here, because you could just
Is
go.
that too slow if Grave shows up though?
Hmm?
I feel like it's so slow to weave through those 3 bushes.
You don't have to do that though. You could just cut like this. Like you will
Oh.
appear for half a second, but like
Okay.
at that point, he's already gonna be committed to the mid play, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, I think I value the full invisibility too much, maybe.
Yeah, it is important when you can pull it off, but in this mid play, you're really just looking to be there at the same time as Graves. You're not like
Okay.
you don't need to be full invis, right? You just need to show up in the middle of the play.
Hmm.
Okay. What the fuck?
I think
Wait,
he
jump!
thought he was gonna like jump.
Okay. Okay, no, that's fine.
I knew
No,
he,
no, no, yeah,
I
you're
knew
fine.
he was gonna come over,
Cool,
so
yeah.
I was staying there on purpose.
Yeah. Yeah, PTSD from when you entered last. Okay. Cool. No, that was good.
So I should have backed right there, right?
Splunkster, that ship is fucking sailed, okay? I'm not even gonna talk about how you should have backed. Because it's just
Okay.
gonna make you feel bad. So,
Yeah. But that would have been a good time to back.
just
right?
think about
After
every
that
20
move.
seconds, I would be telling you to recall right now, okay? But I'm not gonna do it.
Okay. Okay. Recall. Recall. What are you doing? Recall.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, what's so bad about what you just did right there is that if you're gonna, let's say you, okay, you're just not thinking when you're playing. You're not thinking about what you're doing in these games because you came to do the wolves here to just like
Mhm.
I understand if you're gonna come do wolves, then I would hope that you're gonna do Grompa then recall, because then you're like, it makes sense. Because if when you do that, what do you think I'm learning from you when you do that? What do you think that I think you're doing? If you were to come to this side of the jungle, clear wolves and Gromp, what does that tell me?
Gank bot.
Okay, so at least there's a sense of direction there, right?
Mhm.
Whereas if you just come to your fucking jungle, jump over the wall, do your wolves, and then come back out, I just, I'm not gonna say it for TOS reasons, but like, I just think
Yeah.
you're, you know,
So here is when I realized I should have backed.
yes. Okay, so about 3 minutes too late. Yeah, so this is the throw. Like, these are the throws that happen from not recalling. Because
Yep.
you see a gank opportunity, you get baited into playing into the gank opportunity, and then you can't perform in the gank opportunity because of the amount of gold you're sitting on.
Yeah, because I'm like, holy shit, I'm fed. I can just one-shot this TF. And
Yeah,
then I'm
but
like,
you're not fed because
wait.
all the gold's in the bank.
Yeah, and then I'm like, wait, how didn't I one-shot him? Wait, I have 2.2k.
Yeah.
That was pretty unfortunate.
Okay. Also, you should probably go Dirk instead of Caulfields. I don't know why you bought a Caulfields here over Dirk. Unless you're not going
I
Ghostblade.
like the cooldown. maybe is cooldown not that good on him because you one shot anyways before
Yeah,
second rotation?
it is good, but like not so much on our evolve.
Okay.
Okay.
So if you went Q evolve, would you go
No, I would
Warhammer
still
or
probably
you
go
go
Dirk.
Dirk every time?
Well, okay. If I went Q evolve this game, I would have played the early game better, and I would have been snowballing, so I would have justified a Dustblade purchase, and then I probably would have won Black Cleaver here.
Oh, okay.
So I wouldn't have had that problem. Or I would have went like Tiamat after Dusk and then Black Cleaver. I wouldn't have had that problem.
Yeah, when I watch it back, I see how much time I'm wasting. But in game, I feel lost. You know, like
Yeah,
I always
it's
feel
because
like
you're
there's
not
nothing.
thinking about what you're doing. You're just playing. Like when you came to do these wolves, and you came back with to gank, you are telling me you are not thinking when you're playing.
Yeah.
When you cut through mid after you chunk out Graves here, and you come here, you're telling me you're not thinking. Like they just saw you, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like it just doesn't seem like you're thinking.
Yeah, and I don't really think about when so I shouldn't have E'd there on the opener,
We just don't
right?
have enough information. I mean, going for a play is fine, but like you just don't have the information. You're kind of just walking around, and you're like, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
Okay.
Like you need to just try to have a reason behind what you're doing.
Okay.
If I wanted to use brain, I'd be in school, not playing League. God.
That's my spirit animal. Who said
Yeah,
that?
Tempest.
Fuck.
So you just did blue, and you just left all your top camps up. I mean, I guess that's okay if we know a play's gonna happen. But like, I mean, this is okay if you think a fight's gonna break out in mid. But like, what do you think your team's gonna do here, hypothetically?
Well, I thought there was gonna be more of a siege, but because I didn't check the
Okay.
spirit health. So
So
I
even
think my team's just
at this point, when you walk in the river right here, what do you think's
yeah.
gonna happen here?
I think we're gonna take turret and back off.
Okay, so why are you walking up mid then? Do you help
I
the
don't
tower
know.
push?
Nope.
What do you think that you could do differently here? If you know your team is gonna get the tower by themselves.
I could take that path in topside jungle to try and pick off someone farming red.
Perfect, Splunkster. I'm proud of you. This is what I'm talking about. Because if they're giving up this turret, perhaps like someone's gonna come farm birds. Maybe someone's gonna rotate top to try to save this tower. Like you don't need to
Okay.
be mid. You got to think
Mm-hmm.
about what they're doing, what they're thinking. Going mid here doesn't do anything, right? Like you're not doing anything.
Yeah.
Whereas right now, you could be like up here and potentially look for a pick on someone.
Some of my Duskblade passives are crazy this game, if I remember right.
Okay.
Not the passive like with the auto, I mean like the passive killing invisible shit.
Yeah.
I think I do this too much. And that was delayed. But
Yeah. I don't find myself doing it as much as you are, so I'm just assuming you do it too much. Yeah. I don't do that as much as you do. There's very few scenarios. Like I'll do that more times than not, like around like here and here, or
okay.
like up here and here. I don't really do it elsewhere too much.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so we're 300 gold away from Dustblade, or from Ghostblade. So that should be our goal right now. You need to always be playing around your power spikes. Okay, so you're 300 gold away from your item. What are we doing here? What are we doing right now versus what we could be doing, Splunkster?
I'm gonna attempt to get the 300 gold from TF, and I could be guaranteed to get the gold from those 3 camps.
Perfect, dude. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Like, I'm glad we're clearing vision, but like, our team is pushing mid, and you still have to recall, right?
Yeah.
So clearing this vision is fucking worthless. Unlucky.
Yeah, I ulted there because that's the first time the TF ult has canceled my ult this game, and I didn't think about that. I'm like, wait, how did he
Yeah.
stun me there? So this is the part. So you've seen the good part of the game so far. The first part was bad, and then the middle part.
The middle part could have been good, but you didn't recall.
Yeah, coming into this, I thought the middle part was good.
No.
Like I thought I carried mid game.
No, no, no. It was good because you were getting kills, but it's bad because you were getting them in a bad way.
Okay. See, and I rage every time I run into one of those.
Yeah, that's why it's annoying to play against like Nidalee and stuff as Ari Love.
I was hoping they were walking
Yeah, sure.
back.
Yep.
Do you think they should have recalled under turret there to respect the Khazix? Or not really?
Probably not. I think in challenge they would have recalled there too. Okay, so all we're doing now is we're just gonna look for picks basically. So you just need to rinse and repeat. Walking through the jungle,
Okay.
clearing out vision, and then walking through the jungle. All you need to do in Kha'Zix is make sure this bush isn't warded. This is the
Okay.
only bush that's important.
So you would... I don't even think I have sweeper. Can you check?
I wouldn't get sweeper either, you just need to keep pinking it.
Oh.
Okay, you've walked through too many of those Jin chops to not know that those things should be in those bushes. Like, you're not adjusting to the game at all.
Yeah.
So we need to pink ward that bush right now. Because you know the next objective on the map is what? Baron?
Baron.
So that's what we should be trying to control with our team.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Maybe the live coaching will help.
Oh, it will help. It will.
Just to, like, get the habit of... like, I used to be good at clearing.
Uh-huh.
Like 2 seasons ago, I was always like 3 levels up.
Yeah.
And then like last season, I just got bad at it. For some, I don't know how, but
Yeah, well, now jungling is more about applying pressure properly rather than farming, like, mindlessly.
yeah. And they nerfed Zach W. That was the beginning of the end for my jungle clear.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the hardest nerf they did to Zach. Was nerf his W.
Maybe, but Zach's still in a good spot.
You think so? I
Oh,
feel
yeah.
like I can't win on him.
Yeah, he's in a good spot. I think watching a bad Zach player would be really eye-opening too. So maybe we should do a Zach game in some point in the future.
Yeah, you're gonna have to pick another dude. Isaac's clean as fuck, boy.
Oh, shut the fuck up, Splongster.
Dude,
You're gonna have to pick another dude. Oh
I
my
gotta
God.
send you this clip. If you were playing Zach in this clip, it would be on all those Twitch clip highlight channels.
Oh my God, I hate you so
Happened
much,
yesterday.
dude.
My Zach is like your Ka, except I can't win.
Alright. If your teammates were a bit better, you'd probably win.
That's what I'm
Understandable.
saying. Like I get him ahead, and then
Thanks, Dragon.
plus I was going the wrong build.
Okay.
That's another thing that guy helped me with, is I was going into Randuin's or Deadman second instead of Warmog.
You don't go Warmog second
One sec.
anymore.
Really? Where
Yeah,
do you go second?
well, they nerfed Warmogs. You can't go Warmog second anymore.
Because it doesn't trigger the passive. It
Yeah.
felt so bad.
Yeah, you don't.
Yeah.
You definitely don't go Deadmans, but you definitely don't go Warmogs.
Okay. Why don't you go Deadman's?
Because you're not running around. It's like the same reason why you don't go Moby's on him. You just use your E for mobility. You don't need you don't
Okay.
need the Deadman's.
Okay.
Like, you have to think about when you would even get that auto off, because you E someone, and then you Q them, and you still haven't autoed them at this point, and then you ult them.
So you auto a minion, yeah.
Yeah.
You auto a minion to proc the Q.
Yeah. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta make sure you're getting use out of your items. Okay.
I should have. If Q was good, he could have killed me there, right?
Maybe.
I feel this. That I shouldn't have.
No, you're doing what you have to do. You have to fish for picks right now like this. I'd be doing the same thing as you right now. Yep.
I'm like a magnet to those things.
Yeah, this guy's chops are good, man.
I know.
No, your movements are fine. These chops are just really good. It's just because, like, Khazix has set areas where he can move into, right? So it is easy if you, like... If you know how Khazix works, it's easy to play against, like, in terms of, like, trap champions.
Well, you got to take into account that even though I'm gold 3, I have gold 2 MMR, so
Oh
they're
my
pretty good.
god, dude. Come on, Splunkster. Stop, dude. Oh, god damn it. Fuck you. I thought we were playing against low elo players, but now that you reminded me you're in gold 2 MMR, I mean...
Yeah.
Understandable.
That's why I was so shocked that this Jin that was so good died to me and got me snowballing early.
Yeah, this guy seems pretty good.
But you remember that play where I walked up to him in vision?
Yep.
And that was my first kill.
Yeah. Oh my god. Alright. So, same thing, just keep setting up Baron and keep looking for picks around there. That's all we gotta do. Back when you have Power Spike Gold and keep hovering Baron. Okay.
So what would you go? Can we see my build right now?
Yeah.
Or actually, let's wait. What would you go here? Cleaver is what I win. Or yeah.
I would buy the healing reduction Master Spray item.
Okay.
And
Because
go
of the
W
Alawi?
evolve. Yeah.
I told, so Kaiza has that. I told her to get it.
Yeah,
in
but
chat.
you can apply it really well with your W though. When you have W evolve, and you're gonna get your W evolve very soon.
Okay. Unless I get Q evolve.
No, you don't get Q evolve here, do you?
We'll have to wait and see.
No, we're finding out right now.
Okay, I get it. I get W.
Oh, thank God, dude. Holy shit, I would have freaked on you, bro. I would have freaked.
You gotta work on your viewer retention. You gotta give them some cliffhangers.
No, I don't. I need to have real human beings in my chat and who I'm coaching.
Yeah.
Looking at you, Splunkster.
This was unfortunate.
Rather. That's alright.
I flamed Kaiza here.
You flamed her?
Yeah, she walked. I think she walked bot.
Okay.
But yeah, I flame a lot.
Oh, I can see.
And-
You're playing really well, so I don't blame you for flaming.
Yeah, and it's pretty ironic because one of my lines is, whenever someone flames, I'm like, wow, pretty crazy to be toxic and bad. But
Wait,
yeah,
that is ironic.
yep.
Alright then. I think we just solved another one of your problems right there.
Toxic and bad.
You seem to understand a lot of your issues. However, your brain just gets fried in the middle of the game. What's going on
Yeah,
with that?
I understand him out of game usually,
Well,
but
that is what being a good and a bad player is being able to assess the situation when you're in it rather than when you're outside of it. That
hmm
is like that is how everyone works. Any like you could show any shit player a replay and they'll be like, yeah, that was bad. But like they don't know in the game. That's the whole thing. That's why people are like, when I stream, people are like, holy metaphor, how are you able to focus on the game so much while talking to chat? Well, it's like that is what skill is in the game, right? Like I'm able to multitask. I'm able to think about several things as a jungler while focusing on the game itself. However, Twitch chat is a whole other dynamic that not everyone has to learn, but it is something that I've
Keep
gotten
up
good
the
at.
solid work, dude.
yeah.
I only just discovered you and I'm really digging your content. Keep it all up from the UK.
Thanks for the $5, Dragon. Appreciate it, man. I'm glad you like my stuff. Okay, so I mean, even though they got Baron there, they kind of got wiped, so it's not that bad. Your bot and your mid are gonna shove, so all you have to do is look for picks on their top side jungle. The last thing you should do is be farming bot. Like on the right side, you're dragging their team away from them, but you should just be looking for picks with your team right now.
TF shouldn't have ulted there, right?
He should have ulted there if he had teammates there, yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Did I jump on him there, but I missed it?
No. I'm glad you didn't jump on him because he would have died. It's hard for you to fight now because you don't have ulti. I'd actually just recommend you to be pushing mid right now. Like you don't get to help this fight. You don't have your ultimate.
Yeah, I just felt useless here. Like this is the coin flip part.
Yeah.
Where I felt like I didn't have an impact, so I should just split push at that point.
Yeah, when you don't have your ulti, you should. But you should have. You
Is
should
my
have
ulti
just
even
not went
good in
bot there.
team
You
fights?
should have been topside with your team, looking for picks in the jungle. Because when your team has control of an area, you know they have a low chance of having vision here. I mean, in this case, they do have vision, but typically they won't. So you could just be hovering through this jungle the entire time.
Yeah. Would you have built a QSS?
No.
Okay.
If you're getting hit by gold cards, then you're not playing properly.
Well, because when he ults, my ult doesn't do anything. Well, it gives me move speed and the auto, but
Okay, but fight should start by you one-shotting someone.
okay.
So his ult isn't helping. Because you're going to one-shot someone and then you're going to jump out.
Okay.
Okay, I would just sell my potion for, what's it called? The,
Executioner's
yeah,
Calling.
yeah. Buy that in Elixir right now.
It seemed like a bad dragon, but I just followed up because
Yeah,
Dana was
sure.
sitting there. Does that seem like a bad dragon, or is it?
It depends on like what type of vision we had on their team, but if your teammates want to do it, just do it. That's the more important thing. That individual dragon doesn't matter as much as you listening to your teammates call if they want to do something. That's the important part of this play is that your teammates wanted to do something, and even though you didn't know, if someone else is pretending like they know, then just trust them because maybe they do know. Right?
Right.
That's the important part. Even if you would have died there, it would have been debatable whether it was a good or a bad dragon there too. But I would have just been happy that you're listening to your teammates.
This Darius just pops off and wins us the game.
I don't know why you're splitting. Like I guess you're gonna shove out this wave, which is fine, but you need to regroup as soon as you do this.
So what I told them that sides first.
Yep.
I typed that in chat because I saw both the side lanes were pushing.
Okay.
So, but then they didn't listen.
That's okay. At least you got your bop shoving, and there's nothing your team can do to stop that. So even though top's gonna shove in, you kind of just gotta get over it. I think if your teammates clearly aren't gonna go, then you just have to full commit to this play. Like I know you want to go top and shove it out, but your teammates will fight if you don't, or if you do.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
So you just gotta suck it up and go for a play here. Yep. Yeah, feel free to play up more. Like, they don't have a way to threaten you. You need to just be hitting them with W's right now. You have Elder Dragon. You have a triple stack Elder. If you hit a W on them, they get chunked to like 60%.
Okay.
We don't have to be top here. We have pressure in bot, we have pressure in mid, and we have a 3-stack Elder. Going top here is literally trolling. No, you guys need to pressure the map with what you have right now. It's unfortunate. It's fine. Like, if he has both summoners there, you're not killing him anyway. Dude, I don't care about how you play stuff mechanically, especially in these coaching sessions. I really don't. So, it's just like you play that fine. I hate how I keep seeing pings topside. This should have been dealt with a long time ago, but it already happened, and we could have got an inhibitor here, or even two with our Elder Dragon, but we were too indecisive on what we should do. So you need to be more aggressive with your pings, I think.
Okay.
Because now our team still has to recall, and Baron's coming up.
Mm-hmm.
TF just fucking grow scored in the middle of your team.
Wait.
Oh my god.
How'd he grow score if he didn't get a penta?
What?
Did I miss? I didn't know what I should do there.
You
Just
haven't
go?
really done anything.
Well, I jumped in and popped my GA.
Okay.
Is that right or no? Just
I
to
mean,
keep
you
the
just
fight going.
yeah, that's fine.
Or
That's a good thing to be doing. You just if it's a winning fight, you just got to keep the fight going.
but we didn't. Yeah. I thought if I did that, we could keep the fight going, but it didn't really work out.
That's all right. At least like I do agree with that decision making, and you tried to do it, so that's good. That is a good thing that you want to do though. Is when you have a winning fight, dying to make the fight continue is really important.
Okay.
If it's going to be a win.
Mm-hmm. So then maybe I do play the last fight good.
Oh god. Oh god. Yeah, that's good. You were gonna recall, but then you died in Cold 3 Black Lever.
Yep.
So your brain scales into the late game
Yep.
when there's less things to think about. Good job, Spunk, sir.
Thank you.
Okay. So yeah, all we're doing right now is hitting W's.
Would you, or well, I guess. So say we didn't end the game pretty close here. Would you sell something for?
I would sell my Red Smite for Mortal Reminder.
Oh, okay. You wouldn't go tanky?
No. Not yet. Is that what you were talking about?
Yeah.
You fucking idiot. You fucking moron. Maybe I did play the last fight properly.
Hey, 1 for 1.
Oh no! You are not real, dude. You're merely a figment of my imagination.
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure my team carried me, except I got the Victor fed.
Okay.
But yeah.
No, I mean, you executed what you wanted to do properly. It's just what you wanted to do isn't right. But you did
Okay.
you did do what you were trying to do, right? Like
Yeah.
like you were going the wrong way, but like you did it properly. It was just the wrong play. So it looked retarded.
Gotcha.
No, I think you just need to assess your power spikes better. You need to, you need to recall a lot more. You need to shot call when you think something's happening with pings, not typing. You need to not rage at your teammates because you're not the best player in the world.
Yeah.
And Just in general, think about what you're doing when you're doing it. That's the main thing. Because you're just not. Like, it's not even that you're a bad player. You're just not thinking. Because there's so many things in that game where, like, if you just thought about what's happening, it would be solved. So, like, clearly it's not a skill thing.
Right.
It's just like, I mean, some of it is, being able to focus in game is a skill, but I don't know,
Yeah.
dude. You really just gotta try harder when you're playing and focus more in the game. But you seem to, you did fine. Mid game, you did fine. I agree, you did fine. It was just the wrong plays that you were going for.
Okay.
So yeah, I don't know. Seemed pretty good. Seemed pretty good to me. All memes aside.
All right.
Just
So,
focus on your power spikes a lot better. Um, but yeah, we can do the live game off stream.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe like, well, I don't know when you're available, but probably not today.
Okay. Yeah,
I
I'm
kinda
probably
wanna-
gonna do as much coaching as my mental will let me, and then I'll probably
Okay.
not really do much after that today. So
Okay.
yeah, I'll hit you up tomorrow or something if you're available, or just message me tomorrow.
Can we do it like, well, are you busy on the weekend? I kind of
No.
want some days to practice it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That
Okay.
works too.
Okay.
Okay, just message me anytime.
Okay. See ya.
All right, bro. Peace.